back to the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. I'm back today with a pick a card reading for you. If you're one of my beautiful returning subscribers, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for your friendships, for your support of me and each other in the comment section. You guys are incredible. A special thank you to everyone who has reached out to me on Etsy, on Instagram. You guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back. And if you have found yourself here for the very first time, we just want to welcome you to this space. I do pick a card readings on this channel. Sorry for the wobble. So please pull up a chair, grab yourself a cup of tea and some snacks, and we'll have a little chat because we are all friends when we gather here at my table. So today's pick a card reading, we're looking at what does the person on your mind wish would happen between you? What do they wish could happen here? What do they wish that they could say to you? We do have 3 piles for you to choose from. Pile number 1 here with the Herb Crafter Tarot and the beautiful pink rose. Pile number 2 with the Romance Tarot and this blue flower. And we have a pile number 3 with the Brown-Eyed Susie and the Tarot of the Magical Forest. So whichever pile or piles, or maybe the flowers are calling your name, whichever one is calling to you, there may be a message waiting for you from Spirit today. I'm going to jump right into pile number 1. My timestamps are listed below in the description box. Again, today's topic is what do they wish would happen between you and what do they wish they could say to you? Pile 1. Hello everybody, in pile number 1 you were drawn to this beautiful pink rose or perhaps to the Herb Crafter's Tarot here, and this is your reading. What does the person on your mind wish that would happen between you? What do they wish they could say to you? So we're going to start with what do they wish would happen between you. So let's take a look here and see. We're going to start with tarot. We'll switch into what they wish they could say to you. We'll use some message cards for that, and we're going to end with a charm cast, of course. So what do they wish would happen, Spirit? What do they wish would happen between themselves and the person watching this video? What do they wish would happen? We have the Wheel of Fortune. They want a sudden turn of events that could switch things up or shake things up or make things different or make things more possible. Eight of Cups. Coming out with the Page of Swords. What do they wish would happen? It's like they want a sudden turn of events or a sudden change in your position, even potentially as well, because I feel like they're keeping tabs on you from afar. I do feel like they're watching you. We do have the Watcher card out. This could be someone that you went to school with even potentially. We have the Awakening card. What do they wish would happen? Oh my goodness, we've got a lot going on here. We have the 4 of Cups, we have the 6 of Wands, and we have the Emperor here. Back of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is the back of deck so far is really telling about what they really wish would happen, because it talks about new opportunities and seeing the opportunity for what it is and seeing the value in it. But for some reason they're saying that a new beginning here would sting a little bit. The nettle featured on this card, whoops, the nettle featured on this card has been used for generations for medicinal uses, but nettles, if anyone has any experience with them, know that they sting when you handle them. So there's a sense of like new beginnings having a sting, but they wish that they could have the power to wield a new beginning here. They wish they could have the power to speak their mind when it comes to you, because we're talking in the future here with the 4 of Cups, so they feel powerless to speak out for some reason, and I feel like it's having something to do with your position potentially here, or someone's position within the connection, because someone feels like someone needs to walk away from what is currently happening in their life that is unfulfilling them in order to achieve communion here or achieve a reunion here. And this person feels a little bit powerless to act. So they could be the ones that are stuck in a position as well. We can even see this blue jay here in the far end of this card. Blue jays are exceptionally loud animals, very loud birds. They have a very shrill shriek, but this one's sitting quietly over there. It's like, I don't have a place, I don't have a purpose. So they are really wishing that the two of you could have a new fresh start or a new opportunity, or a new even opportunity to speak with each other, but for some reason they feel like there is obstacles to that. What do they wish would happen, please? Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. We have the 4 of Pentacles, the Willow. And the 4 of Pentacles is really about a foundation we've started to build up. that we don't want to lose. This particular card, though, with the Willow, has this sense of flexibility because we're trying to weave. And then we have here the Page of Wands. This person sometimes wishes that they could just charge in and forget about position, and forget about where you're sitting in life, and forget about where they're sitting in life, and forget about all of the obstacles. They sometimes just want to come charging into you without a forethought of what's going to happen. That's what they really wish they could do, but their sensibility stops them. Their practicality stops them. What do they wish would happen? Six of Swords. They really want to get things off their chest, but they feel like expressing themselves might hold a heavy, heavy weight. We have the King of Swords. Back of the deck is the King of Fire, King of Wands, and we have the Ten of Cups with the Five of Cups. You know, the Ten of Cups at the back of the deck in support of that King of Wands is very telling when we're trying to answer the question about what this person wishes would happen, because the Ten of Cups is about emotional fulfillment, and the King of Wands is very much focused on getting to his goal. What they really wish would happen is this Ten of Cups, and they feel like they've lost it. Again, there's a sense of this flexibility with what has grown up in the loss, and we have the flexibility over here. I feel like they've lost it a long time ago because of decisions they made in the past. They're already worried that it's kind of fallen away from them. But they do wish that they could have this emotional beginning with you. And to be honest, there's a certain amount of sweetness that they feel about this connection and the past and the memories that it holds there. It's like for them, you are like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and they very much wish that they could have had the power to speak that truth sooner than now. The Six of Swords shows that they have those feelings that they want to get off of their chest, and they want to express them here with this King of Swords energy as well. But the Emperor is holding back from that. The Emperor doesn't like to always reveal himself 100%, and this person does wear a mask here. They don't share how they truly feel with the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a card of victory, but we can't declare victory when we haven't overcome the obstacle. But that's what they want. They want victory over their powerlessness, victory over their current position. They do feel like an outsider when it comes to you in this connection as well. They could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, particularly because we do have the King of Wands here with the Knight of Wands. But that could just be a real reflection of the desire, the physical desire they have towards you in this connection. Let's switch gears here a little bit and see what do they wish that they could say to you. So what does this person wish that they could say? What do they wish that they could say? I feel like this is a truth that they've wanted to get off their chest for a really long time too. Like this Emperor, the fact that I am the Emperor, I am terrified. And I feel like it's less, like it's like a very deep sense of sadness with that. It almost reminds me of the Nine of Swords, of course. Yeah, it's like the Three of Cups here. It's like they need that reunion, but they're afraid that it'll never happen. And sometimes the Three of Cups can speak to me about third party. So please take that as it resonates. Because if I asked you to stay, would you leave? So you may be the one in another situation. It may be both of you in different situations now. But they are sort of projecting you from the start as being the one that is stuck there. I just wish that things were different between the two of us. I almost said between the three of us. So a Freudian slip perhaps, but take that as it resonates. I am dealing with collective energy. What do they wish that they could say to you right now, please? I left because you told me to. Left because you told them to. But it could be, you know, sudden turns of events that led to this separation in the first place. And it could have been the inability to step out in boldness in the past that led to the disconnect in the first place. I need time for me. The Four of Pentacles can sometimes really speak to a deep-seated issue with the ego, or a deep-seated issue with fear of causing chaos to something that I've started to build up. Do you even see me that way? Do you feel the same way that I do? Do I have a reason to feel insecure? I dream about you a lot, but too much. And there's, in that card for me, there's always a sense of a bit of guilt. And look at the sevens, like secrecy, secrecy, secrecy. There's always a sense of a bit of guilt in that card too, for some reason. Please give me time. I have never felt like this before. Back of the deck. What do they wish would happen? What do they wish they could say? They wish that they could have a physical union with you. That King of Wands is very much focused on what he wants. But he may feel more comfortable expressing himself in a physical dimension than he does in an emotional sense. Let's get some of these, whoops, get some of these little message cards. We're very technical here in the containers we keep our our cards in here at the Tarot Cottage. This card fell to the floor as soon as I opened the can, though. I'm pushing my feelings aside for you. What do they wish they could say, please? Ooh, we've got lots going on here. I will never stop hoping for this connection. I will never stop thinking about it or fantasizing about it, because truly I want to build with you. Let's build together. I want to talk with you. It really does feel like they have a lot that they have to express. A lot that they have to express when it comes to you and this connection. But even in the future position, we have that Emperor who doesn't always share his feelings. What do they wish they could say? I am focused on my priorities right now. I do, however, dream of a dramatic return to you. But even in the future position, we had the Four of Cups, which shows a certain amount of apathy towards the situation. So I feel like the disconnect may continue. Do you ever think about us? I get excited when I think of you. Even in a crowded room, I'm lonely for you. And this one came out as well. I'm looking for clarity. They do want some type of closure with you. You are the only thing that I lie about. But I mean, ultimately, like I said, ultimately we're asking what do they wish would happen here. And ultimately, they don't know how it could happen. They don't know what they have to do to make it happen. But they want emotional abundance with you. They want to have that fulfillment, but they feel like it's an impossibility, and it could be because of a third-party situation or a position that they hold right now. What do they wish that they would happen? What do they wish they could say, please? Oh, I feel like it's like this sense of like if wishes and buts were candies and nuts is what I keep hearing, because they have a real sense of reality, and it's like they've started to go through the process of grief. We have the pond even on the back of the deck. So they've reflected upon the things that went wrong, and they don't feel powerful enough to change them. They already feel like they've lost the battle. With the skull card even, it's more of a reflection of that too. It's like I wish things were different, but I don't know that they could ever be. So I'm trying to let reality sit in and let this grief and the transitions that come along with that kind of come full circle. We have the history card too. Notice she's carrying that egg with the flies buzzing around it, because this person feels like the potential that was here has passed its expiry date, and they don't feel like they can make changes. And unfortunately, if we have the trickery card back of the deck, we can really trick ourselves into believing that we're powerless if we continually tell ourselves that we're powerless. What do they wish would happen? Yeah, if it's safe for you to love, open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. They want to feel safe. They want to feel secure with you. They don't, though. That's the problem. We do have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And back of the deck says, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type or expectation. What do they wish would happen between the two of you, please? Mysticism. They feel like you are like a mystery that they want to unlock. Unfortunately, they're the only ones that can walk through that door, but they want to unravel the mystery that is you. They want to expand into new beginnings with you. But again, they have this mentality that things are powerless to be changed. We have the Enlightenment card on the back of the deck because Spirit wants them to understand, if they were watching this video, that our expectation of what we're capable of feeds into so much of the energy that is being wielded towards the future. Because if we think we're completely hopeless, which this person feels like, they really are enveloped in a deep sense of grief, of loss, potentially that they lost the best friend. That hope is still there, but they don't see it. And that's why the Enlightenment card is here to support them. Let's get a charm bowl for you. Group number 1. What does this person on your mind wish would happen between the two of you? What do they wish they could express to you? Ten of Swords, Temperance reversed, and the Seven of Cups reversed. What's interesting about the Seven of Cups is the confusion that it represents, and we can look at it in a couple of ways. We can look at it as confusion, or we can look at it as like options open to us. In the reverse, it does talk about some clarity coming in, or sense being restored to us, because the Temperance here is in the present energy, feels very chaotic, feels very out of control. There is a need for healing in this situation with the Temperance reversed. And again, that Ten of Swords is showcasing the hopelessness that this person feels. It's not the truth. It's not the way things are, but in their perception, they don't see a way around how things are sitting right now between the two of you. And it could be because of your position, their fear, your fear, whatever the case may be. They just don't feel powerful enough to make change. And because they don't feel powerful enough, they aren't powerful enough. But this Ten of Swords offers us a glimmer of hope. That beautiful sunshine cascading through the darkness says that if we recognize that how things are sitting right now are not serving us, then we can resolve to change or heal any energies that are creating that feeling inside of us and make a new plan. If it's not working with this plan, let's make a new plan. Let's use clarity instead of feelings of hopelessness and despair to formulate a new plan. I'll pull that out so I can get to it. Oh, we got a big one here. We got a cleansing of the chakra. This could have been somebody that was a friend of yours in the past too, because I see the pineapple, and we did have this desire for a reunion with the pineapple. We have the chakra necklace here, so there's a sense of needing to be cleansed of that. I'm going to put that back because it's a big one. We have S and M, MS, and we have Z. We have the shovel, someone digging themselves a deeper hole. And we have, I will hold you in my heart until I hold you in heaven. There's a complacency about this person. Even the bird in the bowl is not in motion. The complacency is unfortunately what's creating the stagnation. We do have the divine masculine energy with the gecko in the bowl, and that's usually a symbol of like lightning speed for me sometimes, but in this case it feels very stagnant. And we have the pineapple, friendship and reunion represented by the pineapple. And my light just went out, actually, interesting enough. All right, group 1, that's what I have for you today. This is what the person on your mind wishes would happen. They want that reconnection, but they feel very powerless to make that happen. If this resonated with you, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. I would love for you to subscribe to this channel and hit your notification bell. Please drop me a comment below, and if you do, be sure to hit your notification bell so that I can enter you in for a chance to win a free reading with me. You can check out my Etsy link for a personal reading, and you can check out my Instagram link for a private mini read, which I offer on a monthly basis. But I really hope that you come back here and visit me at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care. Hello everyone, in pile number 2, you were drawn to the little blue flower, or to the Romance Tarot, and this is your reading. The person on your mind, what do they wish would happen between the two of you, and what do they wish that they could say to you as well? So what do they wish would happen? What do they wish that they could say? All of you who chose pile number 2 with the blue flower. Okay. What do they wish would happen between you? Just wanted to pause you to light my candle again. What do they wish would happen between you? Always remember that I'm dealing with collective energy for these readings, so if this does not resonate with you, please choose a different pile, or you can try a different reading as well. So what do they wish would happen? And then we'll look at what do they wish they could say to you right now. We'll end with the charm bowl, of course. What do they wish would happen, please, Spirit? Ooh, first of all, we have the Ace of Wands. It's coming out here with the King of Pentacles and the Justice card. It's a lot to come out first. What do they wish would happen here? There's a certain amount of like destiny that this person almost wishes that they could express to you. What do they wish would happen, please, Spirit? We have the Page of Wands coming out. We do have the Seven of Wands. It was in the reverse position, back of deck. Let's continue, though. I'll flip that around. Can we clarify the Page of Wands, please, or the Ace of Wands? What do they wish would happen in this connection? Two of Swords coming out with the Hermit energy. What do they wish would happen? Eight of Cups. Seven of Cups. Knight of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Back of the deck is the beautiful Empress, and we have the Queen of Wands. You know what's really coming out for me, pile 2, is this sense of them wanting you to take action towards them, even though they don't feel like they have the freedom to embark upon that action like with you. It's like they want you to come forward and show determination and show a drive towards them to clear up confusion that they feel, because they worry about your opinion of them. They are concerned that it's very one-sided and you don't feel the same way. And I don't feel like they even have the freedom in their life to express all of this. I feel like for a long time they've been maybe fantasizing about the possibility of the two of you having a reconnection. I feel like it's in disconnect right now. And I feel like they've been really fantasizing about you for a long, long time here with the Hermit energy. Lots of kind of earth energy with this person right now, with the Hermit, with the King of Pentacles as well. The King of Pentacles here, though, over top of the Eight of Cups, is kind of a recognition that, like, somebody in this connection might have to walk away from something in order to create a stable situation here. And that could be just walking away from their own insecurities. It could be walking away from a person. It could be walking away from a situation, or walking away from their fear of speaking out and speaking their truth. There's a sense here of indecision, though, and having to make a choice. If I wield what I want to do in this connection, which is, I don't know if you can tell at the top of this cane is a very amorous couple with this garter belt hanging off of it. They fantasize about you, group 2. They fantasize about you a lot, and they want, in their fantasies, you are the one that kind of takes the reign here, takes the reign of power and wields it, because they don't feel like their position allows it. The Nine of Cups underneath here, though, is very important, because the Nine of Cups talks about a desire and a wish that is very, very great towards you. It's like, but they want you to be the enforcer here. They want you to be the powerful one, because they're very insecure about how you feel. We also have the Justice card, the Justice card sitting there right in front of us, which talks about, again, a potential role that they may feel like they're a part of that stops them from making a definitive action or choice towards you. Right here in the middle is this Justice, which kind of throws everything off. It's also a sense of like destiny about that card. Like things are unbalanced because I'm focused too much on my position and not enough on my emotional abundance in my life. This person also really wishes that they could just charge in, or someone in this connection would just charge in with an offer. I do feel like they wish it would be you, though. They wish that you would charge in towards them without fear of the consequence. It feels very fiery in nature, if I'm honest. We have this Page of Wands over the Four of Pentacles. It's a sense of them not being able to wield what they want to do, though, because the Four of Pentacles is still a very strong concern about revealing my ego issues, a fear of my home situation, taking a hit because of what I want to do with you, with this, you know, in this connection. So they really want to be, it almost feels, to be honest, like they want to be reckless is what they wish would happen in this connection. They wish for a little bit of recklessness, a little bit of excitement with you. And they're hoping that that recklessness would kind of turn into this abundance, because they would feel almost, it's almost a sense of feeling blessed by this Empress. If I was able to kind of have her attention focus solely on me, it would be a dream come true. Both of these characters, though, are wearing masks. So that could speak to your current situation or their current situation, or both. So please take that as it resonates. It also feels like it's like a, first of all, here's the Magician and the Seven of Swords. So it feels sneaky for one of you. This desire towards the other could be sneaky energy that they're hiding from other people in their life. But what they really want is for you to come forward. They really want you to be the one to sort of shake up. That's their biggest fantasy, is for the focus, for your focus to be on them, and for you to sort of be reckless in your approach towards them. I feel like if they were actually thrust with that reality, it's like fantasy is sometimes, you know, easier to live in, but if they were thrust with that reality, it would probably send them into a dither. But at the same time, that's what they fantasize about. That's what they wish would happen. Let's get some cards and see what do they wish they could say to you right this moment. What do they wish that they could say to pile number 2, please? I'm afraid of where this leads. I'm afraid of where my fantasies could lead me if they were to actually come true, because they are a little bit concerned about this position, this King of Pentacles, and he's sort of been a theme a little bit in the last couple of readings. Ego issues seem to be a big obstacle for people. I've kept so much of myself hidden. I don't feel like I can share my feelings for you with other people. And it could be what kind of added to this disconnect. It's like maybe I had blinders on in the past of this connection. Maybe I didn't act upon my inspired thought in the past, and that has left them haunted by this connection in a sense. Left them wondering what they missed out on. What do they wish they could say, please? I'm not ready to share you. I'm not ready to share you. You may not be ready to share them, depending on your situation. There's jealousy involved with that energy in that card. A sense of insecurity there. They could feel like you have options with the Seven of Cups as well. I heart you. King of Cups, I heart you. I am in love with you. And that's coming up over top of the Chariot. It's like an emotional decision that has been made here in this connection. It's like, I know how I feel. I just don't know if I have the power to wield the truth, because I don't know what the consequences will be here. But I'm patiently waiting for the right time. They could be patiently waiting for the right time to come in and switch up your position. Sometimes the Empress can represent motherhood and sitting on a throne of some kind. So you could be a parent. You could be in a situation like that. Which is why there's these concerns about the home situations. Like, I'm patiently waiting to escape my situation, or I'm patiently waiting for you to escape yours. But this has taught me what pain really is like. This disconnect that I feel from you. What do they wish they could? Thank you, Spirit. It was you. It was always you. Maybe I didn't have the strength to wield that truth in the past, but it's always been you and this connection. What do they wish they could say to you? Oh, we have a big explosion. Okay, I can tell you don't trust me, and I want to change that, came out. I really do miss you a lot. They don't know how you feel potentially, but they miss you. I'm so attracted to you. You do not know what you do to me. And they want to charge in with that information. I should say that with this Knight of Swords wants to charge in with that information, to wield the truth. He wields that sword of justice. He wants to tell you how he feels, but something hesitates and makes him hold back. I know you're my twin flame, and you are the one that gave me that spark. And the spark he's talking about, or she is talking about, is this Ace of Wands, is this inspired thought to act, to fantasize. You gave them a spark inside. I do know more than you think about your situation, so they could be keeping tabs on you in some way, so take that as it resonates. What do they wish they could say? You don't know what you do to me. And that's what this, I'm so attracted to you. You don't know what you do to me. Is this connection real? Do you feel it too? Is this connection all in my head, or is it not just one-sided? Best friends, I miss that. And we are not on the same level. I don't deserve you. I am making plans towards you, but I do need time. What do they wish they could say to you right now, please? I'm trying to make sense of it all. Please give me time. And we have, I pretend I don't care, but I actually do. Back of the deck says, I'm trying to figure myself out. What does this person wish would happen with pile number 2, please, Spirit? We have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And they want to just kind of whisk you away on a secret. I do feel like there's rifled with secrecy, I have to say, rife with secrecy. They want to be able to be alone with you. In every sense of the word, they want to be able to be alone with you. But it's like, that seems hard to plan. I feel like that would be a very difficult thing to navigate. We have reconciliation. Someone from your past longs to return to your life, so they want to return. Ultimately, we're talking about what do they wish would happen, and they want to return, but I feel like they want you to really take the reins here. They don't feel, somebody in this connection doesn't feel like they have been, they almost feel like they've been overlooked potentially with the unrequited love card. It says there's not enough chemistry or attraction to keep this relationship going. I often say I don't like the message on the bottom of this card, which I don't, because I don't feel it has anything to do with chemistry or attraction. I feel like it has everything to do with ego and position and fear and missed opportunities and feelings of hopelessness, which aren't really true, and they feel powerless at this time, which is why secretly their biggest wish, their biggest dream would be for you to wield the power towards them. They don't know what they would do once you did that. They don't know how they would handle that situation, but that is their fantasy. We have abundance. The abundance card reminds us to stay focused on our goal and to not feel helpless in any situation, because no matter what the situation, we can come up with a plan of action to create more abundance in our life. Both these characters have lost a coin. She has a goal to buy that house, and he just sits in his wallowing nature and feels helpless, which means he won't get anywhere. So if somebody thinks they are powerless to act, this person thinking you should wield the power, they are right, because it means they aren't willing to put the effort to create change. We have forgiveness. Back of the deck is the impatience card here with the back of deck energy. This forgiveness card always speaks to me about people from our past that leave us ill-equipped to handle our emotional connections and how to navigate difficulties like this. It's about letting go of those teachings, letting go of the past so that we can start the healing process for ourselves and tackle any of the obstacles in front of us. Sometimes the obstacle is our own energy. Sometimes we are our own worst our own worst enemy, because we stand in the way of change when we can be the author of it. What do they wish would happen, please? What do they wish would happen? We have family, so there could be a family in place. So please take that as it resonates. You can see the cup falling over there. Could be that they have fantasies about a family with you. As I said, I feel like someone in this connection has a family, and here's the tree of life. Here's the uproot. It's coming in the reverse position. It's almost like a sense of wanting something or someone's family to be uprooted, or for there to be big changes in a foundation that is in place. Again, take that as it resonates. That's not for everyone. We have the elixir on the back of the deck. It really speaks to the amount of obsession that this person may have over you, because we look at this elixir as like a poison. You can see the ghost coming up out of that glass. Addictions come in many forms, and you may be this person's addiction. The ghost really talks to us about what haunts us from the past. So missed opportunities, having blinders on, or feeling overlooked in the past of this connection as well. Let's get a charm bowl for you, my beautiful group 2s. What do they wish would happen? What do they wish they could say in the bowl to you? Group number 2. If you're new to the channel, I do end each pile with a charm cast with these teeny tiny tarot. Oh, we have the King of Cups reversed, we have the Tower, and we have the Hermit. The Hermit's kind of on his side there, isn't it? You know, that King of Cups reverse is interesting, because the King of Cups is the most emotional of all of the kings, and sometimes in the reversal there can be some emotional manipulation going on, or feelings of like being overwhelmed with emotion, not being able to handle the emotion when it comes to you. The Tower is very telling in the bowl, because the Tower is really speaking to me about the fear of causing chaos or creating chaos. But truly, it's almost a wish in their heart to maybe create a little bit of chaos. They may not know how to handle that if they were actually faced with that chaotic energy or that change, but secretly they do kind of hope for it. They do, and it feels selfish, and they feel selfish even thinking it, but they kind of hope for a breakdown in whatever you are currently involved in. It's what they, and I hate to say that, because, you know, the Hermit on his side, he does speak to someone about who retreats, who focuses, who tries to manifest. And that's like not manifesting in a positive way, but it's what they sort of hope for. It's kind of an emotional manipulation. It's kind of immature, but that's what they secretly hope for. Oh, this one wants to grab onto my hand. The M definitely wanted to be in the bowl. So M and R, Mr. or Mrs. somewhere, who knows? We have the D. We have me versus me. We have you are my sunshine in the bowl. Dance. The dance charm always speaks to me about regret, because I always think about Garth Brooks, The Dance. So you should hear that song or listen to that song if you get the opportunity. It's a beautiful song. Even if you don't like Garth Brooks or country music, the song itself is gorgeous. We have the dolphin, somebody who has a great laugh, someone who is intelligent. It talks about being grateful and focusing on abundance in the present energy. And you can see the dolphin is holding on to a ball. That's because playful energy is truly, you know, the kind of doorway to feeling gratitude. If you're feeling playful and happy, it can really bring a lot of beautiful energy into the future. We have the sea star, healing ourselves from past pains. The screwdriver, it's like when we feel worse, sometimes we make ourselves feel worse. We have the anchor, a feeling of stagnation, and we have the hammer in the bowl too. All right, group number 2, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonated, and if it did, I would love to hear your story in the comment section. I would love for you to subscribe to this channel and join our beautiful family here. Please hit your like button and your notification bell if you feel called to. And if you do, please drop me a comment below so that I can enter you in for a chance to win a free reading with me. You can also check out my Instagram account, because I offer a monthly chance to win a free reading over there. And you can check out my Etsy page for a personal reading if you feel called to. But I really hope that you come back here and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage. And I hope you have a very beautiful day. Take care. Hello everybody in group number 3. You were drawn to this beautiful brown-eyed Susie, or perhaps to this magical, what's it called? It's called the Tarot of the Magical Forest deck. And this is your reading. What does the person on your mind wish would happen between the two of you? What do they wish would happen? And what would they like to say to you? So we will start with, what do they wish would happen between the two of you? What are they hoping will happen between the two of you? We have the Strength card. Could be dealing with Leo energy. So happy birthday if you are a fellow Leo in Leo season. What do they wish would happen? The Strength card is all about taming the fears that we have inside of us. It's not about being brave. It's about doing things afraid. We have the Lovers. What do they wish would happen? Ooh. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups. They're very insecure when it comes to you. And like very insecure when it comes to you. Can we clarify the Strength card, please? We have the Six of Wands. They wish that they could have had the confidence in the past to reveal how they felt, particularly. They really feel like they kind of passed a point of no return, perhaps. We have the Knight of Cups. They were too afraid to express themselves. And I feel like now that insecurity has only grown inside of them. They really wish that they were free of these insecurities in the past, because they feel like if they had been free of these insecurities in the past, that they wouldn't be in the situation they're in right now with you. They really wish that they could have this Ten of Cups with you. They don't feel the freedom for some reason, though. Their insecurities don't allow them to. They don't feel the freedom to have that Ten of Cups with you. They don't see that it's... We have the Two of Pentacles. Back of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. They really, really wish that they could just express themselves to you. And I feel like this person is just chomping at the bit. Oh my goodness, they want the Ten of Pentacles. They're chomping at the bit because they want to give you everything. And they feel like you are this potential doorway to everything. Not just emotional happiness, not just physical security, but everything. And they want to charge in and tell you that. But they feel really insecure. And they could even feel like maybe you have other options as well, that maybe you won't see them as an option, or you have other options that you could choose from, and they feel a giant lack within themselves. They don't know what the consequences will be of them coming forward, but they're desperate to express themselves, because I feel like in the past they didn't have that courage. And now they've really learned a lesson that, you know, decisiveness and courage and doing things afraid is really the only pathway towards this connection. The Six of Wands here in particular, underneath the Strength card, talks about the confidence, even pretend confidence. Like, I feel like they really wore a lot of masks in the past with you, and they acted like a big shot maybe, and it was just honestly a showcase of how insecure they really are. This person could be a Leo. Sometimes Leos are really looked at as really, I mean, they're portrayed like this all of the time, and if you're a fellow Leo, you'll understand what I mean when I say that it's kind of a bum rap that Leos get when it comes to like feeling like they're overconfident. Because Leos have, you know, they say that Leos are confident and they're bold and all of these things, and they are. They have a lot of fire in them, but a lot of times it's stemmed from deep insecurity, and we overcompensate. We overcompensate because we're actually dealing with a lot of insecurities. It really stops us from being able to make decisive decisions. I know for me, myself, I have a really hard time making decisive, snap decisions. You know, I have to really think about things because I get nervous. And so this person really wants to be able to beat those nerves and come forward and offer you like a beautiful offer. And I feel like they would go over the top in offering it too, like it would be chocolates, candy, everything, because they want to make a good impression. But we have this Eight of Swords, which is really throwing them off the sense of restriction. It's a sense of powerlessness. Can we clarify the Lovers, please? What do they wish would happen? We have the Ten of Wands. They feel like the world is on their shoulders. They feel like trying to maintain how they, like, not reveal how they feel. The world is on their shoulders with all of their responsibilities that they have. And this connection, that Lovers card, is really speaking to the attraction that they have for you. The Emperor, this divine masculine energy. They could be a Taurus. Can we clarify the Eight of Swords? What do they wish would happen? They don't seem to see that it's their own insecurities that's holding them back from the world. From the world. We on the back of the deck, we have this Chariot energy here. It's like the emotional decision has been made, and now they need this strength to wield this power towards you. And they're sort of on the fence of whether or not they have that ability. And that's why this Queen of Swords or Queen of Cups in the reverse is kind of troubling in the future position, because it does showcase the insecurity that this person feels. And sometimes with this Ace of Pentacles, we can look through the archway and be fearful of what lies beyond it. So they could be their own worst enemy in creating the change that's necessary. But what they really want, what they really wish, is for them to express how they feel so that they can have success with you, so that they can build something profound with you. And it's not just something physical, it's something emotional too. Both the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles are here. And there's the Magician. They're trying to do it. They're trying to, and I'm smiling throughout this reading, and I feel very optimistic about this person, because I feel like they might actually do it. They might actually wield that power towards you, because they're so focused, and there's an urgency building inside of them to reveal themselves, because they've felt what it feels like to experience the remorse for not acting in the past, and that's come back to haunt them. What do they wish would happen? Creation and passion. They want to come toward, they're actively trying to manifest change here. They're actively trying to manifest and put their passion that they feel towards you into a productive way, or I don't think that was worded very well, but to be able to apply the passion they feel towards you in a productive way. The Six of Wands does show a certain amount of like, I'm going to fake it till I make it. The Knight of Cups is going in with, you know, a bit of fear and a bit of trepidation, but this person is like, they want to make the choice to come towards you with their own worst enemy. They're their own worst enemy. They're not seeing that it's this prison, this thing that stops them from coming forward is one of their own design, and it's all based on insecurities that should not be in place in the first place. We have discovery on the back of this deck, because it's through, honestly, it's through our insecurities, it's through our greatest strengths. I heard this recently and it really struck me. It said, through our greatest strengths are forged in the fires of our difficulties. And it's truly through this person's insecurity and their ability to tackle that insecurity and overcome it that they're going to evolve and ascend in a spiritual way. So in this way, you are really helping this person to ascend. We do have divine masculine energy, so perhaps there's a connection there as well. What do they wish would happen? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves, your bond will deepen. They want to know everything about you. They want to embark upon this new opportunity because they think that there's a lot to be gained with it. This Ace of Pentacles is just the beginning. They want to grow it to the 10 of Pentacles, but they're willing to put that time and effort in, I feel. They want to get to know you. There's something sweet about that. What do they wish would happen? Past life relationships, you've known each other before. So this could be intrinsically guided, as we just said. Back of the deck says religious factors are a factor right now. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. It could be some of their lack of confidence could stem from, you know, experiences when they were a child that really molded how they're able to attack these type of connections. They could have a cultural or religious upbringing that affects their confidence level, so take that as it resonates. What do they wish would happen? And we'll get some message cards as well. What do they wish would happen, Spirit? We have the rabbit leaping, and we have the book. And we have fate, back of deck. Eileen Chang and rebellion. It's like whatever walls they've built up for themselves, it's like they really want to be able to be an open book, to go buy the book too, because I feel like this person is almost the type of person that really values the traditional path that society tells us we're supposed to take in a relationship. So going by the book. So they could be someone who really values a traditional type of relationship. The rabbit shows how they just want to leap with you. And it's about leaping afraid, though. We can see that they're fearful. We can see that they're insecure. The rabbit goes boldly, even though they're a fearful type of animal. They're always really jittery. They still leap boldly. They're very adventurous. They're very curious creatures. And there's a certain amount of fate associated with this connection, or this person feels that. Also, past life relationship. You've known each other before. So there may be lessons that you failed to navigate through smoothly in a past life that you're choosing to revisit here. And it could have a lot to do with stepping out of our comfort zones and pushing past these insecurities. Let's get some message cards for you. What do they wish that they could say right this moment, please? Pile 3. What do they wish they could say to you right this moment? Has too much time passed? Have you forgotten about me? Does that add to their insecurity, this fear of how much time has passed? I want a new beginning with you. I want a fresh start. I want a new opportunity. They're saying I can't come forward right now, but again, that's a perception. In the present, we have the 8 of Swords, and that's a, you know, that's a prison of our own design that we put ourselves in. It's always been you. I don't know how to fix things. They don't know how to maybe pull themselves out of that insecurity. They are feeling like they made a mistake in the past with not revealing themselves at that time. I don't want anyone to get hurt. Take that as it resonates. That can sometimes talk about third party for me, so that may resonate with you. It doesn't have to. I don't feel that intrinsically in this connection, but they don't want anyone to get hurt. But it also feels like a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's like I don't want myself to get hurt as well. What do they wish they could say to you? Give me a chance, please. Give me a chance. I'm not blind to the signs. I see them. They say they're not blind to the signs, but we have that 8 of Swords with their eyes all tethered up. So they say that they're not blind to the signs. What do they wish they could say, please? I'm done running from this connection. They're trying to actively manifest change here. And here this Knight of Swords is charging towards you, not away. I'm going to take action. I am planning my approach. And I will say this, group 3, this is one of the only piles today where this person I feel like could make decisive action towards you. I have been subliminal about how I feel. So in the past, maybe they skirted around the issue when they should have just expressed themselves wholly. Let's get a few more cards here. We don't always get what we want in life. I'm so jealous when it comes to you. I feel like the idea of you with anybody else would drive this person insane. One's on the floor. This is painful. What do they wish they could say right now? We have Facebook creep. Keeping tabs on your social media. Creeping your Facebook account if you have one. You are everything. What do they wish they could say? My heart and soul belongs to you. And the only thing that makes me happy is you. I will never stop hoping for us in this connection. Whoops. I can't decide what to do. We also have this one as well. I'm scared to be vulnerable with you. Back of this deck says, I'm scared of your temper. Scared of your temper. Maybe you are a Leo, maybe you are fiery, and you have a bit of a temper. Let's get a charm bowl for you, group number 3. So what does this person wish would happen between you? What do they want to say to you in the bowl? King of Swords, Six of Swords. They've got a lot that they want to get off their chest, and they feel like there have been delays in that in the past. And they have been the ones who have delayed telling you. And it feels like they've evolved from a place where they haven't been able to express themselves, and now they're really trying to take an authority type of stance with the King of Swords and say, I'm ready to express myself. Eight of Wands in the reverse, does talk about the frustrations and the delays that they're experiencing in the present moment right now, but they are actually the authors of that frustration. They're the authors of their perceived imprisonments here. But they really want to clear the air because they feel like there's a lot between you that has been left unsaid in this connection. And what do we have? We have the ladybug. Good luck with the ladybug. We have J. We have the engagement ring, and that could be an intention that they have. That could be what they really wish, is for engagement. Like I said, someone by the book who wants to navigate this in a very traditional way. We do have the 3 music note that can sometimes speak third party to me, so please take that as it resonates. It could be why they feel restricted. It could be that they feel now like you are juggling or you have someone else in mind. We have learned from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow. We have the Empress, the big Empress. There could be children involved in your connection somehow. We also have here the 10 of Wands. So this is, on their shoulders. They carry this connection with them wherever they go. They don't know what the future holds here. So that adds to some of that insecurity that this Queen of Cups can really represent. She can even represent your energy if this makes you feel insecure as well. We have the little heart as well. All right, group number 3, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonated. I wish you so much luck in this connection. If this resonated with you, I hope that you will leave me a comment in the comment section. And if you do subscribe to this channel and drop me a comment, but hit your notification bell so that I can enter you in for a chance to win a free reading with me. Please check out my Instagram page and my Etsy page for a free reading. On Instagram, I offer that as an opportunity on a monthly basis, and I offer a private reading on Etsy if the link is below. And if I'm empty on Etsy, it just means I have sold out for the day, but keep checking back because I do update the shop on a daily basis. But I really hope that you come back here and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.